All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. And today I'm going to be running through or looking at a pair of shoes that I really like, that I've beat up quite a bit. And these are Steve Madden Breemers. So these are ankle boots. And as you can see, they are black leather and they do have some wear and tear. Before I get into these shoes, I will say that as far as Steve Madden goes, it's kind of a mixed bag. I really like the brand. I like the style of the brand. But I'll say on a lot of the shoes I've found recently, especially like in the past year or two, they don't really have good tread, one. And a lot of times they're like cut a half size smaller. Now these Breemers are a little bit different. I paid like $85 or $90 for these. Right. And I'll say one other thing about Steve Madden shoes, along with them not having tread in a lot of cases and them being a half size small, is the cushioning. A lot of times on their shoes, the cushion is not there. These are okay, but I'm willing to sacrifice comfort in the name of style. I think this is one of the most versatile designs out there. I really love ankle boots. I love these more than dress shoes, and I love these more than Chelsea boots. This is like my favorite style of shoe, and I love this silhouette, especially the fact that this has a shorter heel. So a lot of times you will find dress shoes have a heel like this, which is fine. That's classy. That's pretty standard. Or you can get ankle boots like this, which don't look bad, but again, they're not as versatile as these shoes. So you could wear these shoes with jeans, with khakis, and I think you can pull these off with slacks. Maybe not super dressy slacks that are like pleated and have cuffs at the bottom, have creases down the front. Maybe not with that, but for the modern, flat front, skinnier, slack, jean, khaki, chino, these are an excellent buy, and I highly recommend them even at $85, $90. They don't even make these anymore, but I'm going to find a second pair of these just because they're so classy. They have some stitching here and some design in the side that make them look really good. I would wear these with a skinnier pant or trouser. These are full leather at the top. This is not pleather. This part is leather, this part is leather. They have a pretty good heel box or heel support. I have unfortunately crushed it on this shoe. Unfortunately, be careful. I mean, I can polish this and kind of, put a, stuff the shoe with some kind of support device to kind of make sure it doesn't get worse, but I cannot recover that. That's the only thing with leather shoes, is that when they start to crease and stuff, these will be fine. I need to polish them. They're dirty. I need to clean this part. But in this video, I'm just showing you, this is a shoe I've worn quite a bit. The inside of the shoe is a tan leather. And then contrary to other Steve Madden shoes, these have pretty decent tread. This has lasted a while. I've had these about a year, and they're grippy on carpet and on hard surfaces. So you're not sliding around like a wooden sole, which there's nothing wrong with. If you take care of them, you come home, you polish them, you put a, I cannot remember the name of that shoe support device. I think it's called a shoe tree or something like that. I can't believe I can't remember the name. These will last. But if you're in a scenario like I've been in, where you're in, stoop, pick things up, move things around, I would recommend getting a pleathery shoe like this and just keeping it moving. You can get this shoe or a shoe like this and put an insole in. But you have to look, because a lot of times these shoes are not great quality and they'll tear and rip. These are Sonoma Grand. This is a Kohl's brand, and they've lasted very well, and they look very good. They have come to the end of the road, however, because this one is it has a little crease in the bottom, and I still wear them with jeans. I don't even care. I mean, this is like the best looking pleather shoe I've ever had, and it has great grip. They don't make this shoe anymore, but I say all that to say this. I would not recommend wearing this shoe for a situation where you're going to beat it up, because that's not what these shoes are made for. My work environment has slowed down a little bit, but it's still a little too harsh on some days for a shoe like this. So you want to keep that in mind, because A quality shoe that's beat up looks even worse to me. They wear worse when they're beat up and not taken care of versus a pleathery shoe that is developing a hole in the back. So this shoe has probably 3 times the mileage of this shoe. And I know you really can't see it on camera, but the wear on this shoe is greater, in part because I don't take care of it, but also due in large part to the fact that these can stand up to rain, water. I think I got some oil on this shoe and I used like grease lightning or some kind of grease remover. It was like a chemical spray that I put on it and it didn't damage the pleather. I would never, ever do that to leather. And I would say, again, look for a good pair of pleather shoes because a lot of times the stitching is crap. And so they'll start to separate here or you'll start to get strings coming out, you know, of the stitching here. And then, you know, the shoe is done. So anyway, that is my brief review on the Steve Madden Breemer. If you can find these on a clearance or in some dead stock, highly recommend them. Or if you can find them, you know, used in good condition, great. I get so many compliments on these shoes, and when I clean them up and wear them again, that will not change. Very, very classy shoe. Highly recommend.